everybody always wants to hear like crazy stories. Do you have any crazy real estate related stories? Any, you don't have to mention any names, but any crazy?
Sure. Man, I don't know if I really, I have one crazy story that actually really kind of helps me. And it was, it's actually the biggest project that I was working on. And, it was in Hillcrest, and it was, probably about a year ago now, a year and a half ago. And the back of this house was all glass. It was, like we're talking 25 feet by about 15 feet of just all glass.
Wow.
And the windows on there, I knew that I was going to have to replace some glass on there. And, at least in this one little section, and it was going to be really expensive. And I showed up one day, and no lie, there was a bullet hole in the glass over there. And I mean, who knows how it got there, but the bullet was sitting in between the two panes where it had gone through one and hit the other side.
Wow.
And just kind of fell down. And so I guess it was shot up from like
a distance,
but it's right over. It's looking over the Rebsamen area, and it's up on the hill on Hillcrest. So if somebody just could have popped off a shot, just some little kid or well, not little kid, hopefully, but we're talking, maybe like
somebody on the Rebsamen golf course got a hole in one.
That's right. Got really excited. Yeah. So that was probably the most interesting story that I had, where I was able to, from there file a police report and call in insurance, and insurance took care of the windows.
Really?
That I was going to have to replace anyways. So that was the most fortunate crazy story.
Yeah, because windows are expensive anyways, but the last couple of years it's been one of those things.
Yeah, and that was a big window spread. So.
Yeah, it worked out.
It did.
And nobody was hurt, so it's fine.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah.
I had completely forgotten about this, and I'll tell it really quickly. But so when I worked for this investment company, and we had all these projects going on at once, one of the project managers I was overseeing goes to a job one morning, and we had the company would sell the houses to investors all over the world, right?
Sure.
So those investors are never going to see this house usually, so they would always get a home inspection, just to make sure the quality was where it needed to be. And that was great. Like, we welcomed that because it was feedback on our quality control.
Yeah, for sure.
So this project manager goes out to the house that morning because the home inspection was scheduled for that day. So we always had somebody go through, do a final walkthrough, just make sure, like, it's got a new air filter. We're not going to see something dumb come back on this home inspection that some investor in California is going to see and lose their mind. Right?
Yeah.
He pulls up to the house, and the police are there, and they've got the whole thing caution taped off.
Oh my goodness.
Goes and talks to the police, explains that he's the project manager. Like, he puts me on the phone with them. I explain like what's going on. And so one of the contractors that had been working on the house, one of their guys that worked for them got the lockbox code from working there or whatever, had gone in there and had like a party with like his girlfriend the night before.
Through a rager, huh?
Well, just the two of them, just a two-person party.
That's a two-person party.
But it apparently got wild. There was some kind of, I don't know. I don't know if it was an altercation or what, but the guy says he accidentally shot himself in the leg. He's fine, but our project manager shows up that morning. The cops let him in, and the cops had everything they needed. So he's frantically trying, luckily like the floors were concrete. So he's frantically trying to like clean all the blood off the floor and get everyone like
before the home
inspector shows up. But
yours beats mine for sure.
Luckily, everyone was okay. I had forgotten about that story as well. Everyone was okay, and like that vendor, we didn't work with him anymore, and everything. Home inspection went great.
Wow.
And everything worked out just fine.
That's a pretty crazy story.